Bruno Fernandes needs to read what the definition of a captain is. A leader of men, instead of acting like a spoiled child. Someone who sets the right example for others to follow, rather than provide countless ones of how not to be. A warrior who digs deep to drag his team through a tough period, not point the finger of blame at colleagues he's supposed to be in the trenches with. Sometimes in sport you learn much more about someone in defeat than triumph. And what we've discovered from Manchester United's shambolic humiliation at bitter rivals Liverpool is that Fernandes isn't fit to wear the famous shirt right now, let alone the armband on behalf of a club with values and traditions he is dragging through the mud. Just imagine former United captains like Brian Robson, Roy Keane or Nemanja Vidic behaving like Fernandes did at Anfield last weekend? It just wouldn't happen, because these three and many more who've had the honor before Fernandes appreciated and respected the responsibility that went with it. Fernandes needs to take a long look in the mirror because, to be blunt, he has one of the worst attitudes ever seen in a footballer at the highest level. But few who witnessed his moronic meltdown on Merseyside will be that surprised, because the petulant Portuguese international has been showing signs of imploding for quite some time. If gold medals were dished out for moaning, then Fernandes would have more than Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps and Sir Steve Redgrave put together. But he took his demented demeanour to a whole new level in the crushing 7-0 defeat to Liverpool. He claimed to have been struck in the face and collapsed poleaxed, when replays showed had been shoved in the chest. This, quite literally, is known as cheating a living. But what a shame the shove didn't manage to knock that massive chip off his shoulder. He manhandled a linesman, whinged at less experienced teammates like Alejandro Garnacho and Tyrell Malacia and refused to chase back when the ball was lost. And his coup de grace, the final numbing act of his shameful afternoon, came in the closing minutes when he even complained about not being substituted. Perhaps the mischief in Erik ten Hag made him want to keep Fernandes out there to make sure he felt the maximum pain possible? Ten Hag's next step should be to strip Fernandes of the captaincy and give it to someone more mature and capable of fulfilling the duties required. How about Rafael Varane, a World Cup winner, 4 Champions League titles with Real Madrid to his name along with almost 100 caps for France? Or Marcus Rashford, Manchester-born and bred, darling of the masses and someone who knows how to conduct himself in the right manner. Fernandes isn't some snotty-nosed kid looking to throw his weight around in the big league, remember? Fernandes is 28, has played at major tournaments and won more than 50 international caps. To say he should know better might just be the understatement of the season. Fernandes can be a wonderful footballer at times, but when he excelled at United he did so in an average team surrounded by mediocre and dysfunctional players. But times have changed. Fernandes now has the likes of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen for company, which means he is no longer top dog. Now he needs teaching a lesson from within, and Ten Hag is the man to deliver it.
Now